Hey everybody, I hope everybody's here. I guess you can see me. There you go. The it popped up. Okay, let's just go to it. Let's start. First of all, thank everybody again. I always want to thank people for what you're doing and your support and everything else that I'm doing here. I think it's great. Uh, Trust me when I say this is the most humbling experience in the world doing this channel. I love it. I love all the guys coming on here. I love the super fans. You know, those are great. Thank you very much. A bunch of people ask me how to donate and do stuff like that. And when I come online, I'll do it there. I appreciate that. Uh, Everybody, I'm looking at the thing going down the lists. You know, as you know, I'm not the most technologically advanced guy in the world, but everybody's popping on right now, which is really cool to see. And again, wow, the super fans are going to start. They always do. I want to update everybody on the book, Gangster Redemption, the book. Uh, they're getting here right. They're on their way right now. All done. I'll be signing them the end of this week. I'm numbering them all, signing them all, and processing them going out. So wow, good. Somebody said, "Happy good that we're doing that." Thank you very much. Loving that. I can't wait to do that. Sign them all. People who want specific something written, maybe me sign it to them. You can do that. All you gotta do is shoot us an email at Larry@realitycheckprogram.com. If you do that, put your order number in there. I'll sign it to you. I have no problem doing that at all. I think it's pretty cool. I'll try to help out as much as I can. Just remember, man, it's a big process. Remember, after 3,000, we're done. That's it. I'm not doing this again. I'm not going to be signing books. This is a limited edition. It's a special run, 3,000 books. I think it's going to be really cool. Let me tell you what's going on with the channel. I'm looking at everyone's show. Hi, and I'm trying to figure out this. I know how kids gaming, going to be do gaming. Everyone wants to know what's going to happen after the Reality Check Gangster Redemption series. First of all, I'm going to be redoing chapters 1 and 2 into the summarization that everybody likes to hear. So I'm definitely going to do that. That's going to be pretty fun. Then I'm going to, I already taped a couple of untold stories, kind of an introduction to Mark Randazzo, who's a cruiserweight champ of the world. He's a great friend of mine. And I was a crazy son of a bitch back in those days, and he remembers those days. I'm actually going to interview Mark, too. I spoke to him. Also, I'm going to do is I'm going to, besides doing that, what I'm going to do is I already did a rant. I'm calling it a rant because I got real mad. I read an article about abuse in prison, a thing that happened. A guy wrote an article about the Florida prison system. Also, if anybody's been noticing in Mississippi, I think it was Mississippi, well, you want to talk about some sad stuff going on. 15 people died in a month. 15 people died in a month, and I think that's crazy. Hey, Eddie, thanks for the money. Hold on, I'll check it out. What your question is. Please, anybody wants to ask those questions, just ask them. Eddie, I guess you just donated. Keep it up. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate that. Really means a lot. The super fans do. And believe it or not, you know, I got my editor. I got some other people now trying to help me because I'm keeping a lot of content coming. I'm going to be taping a video. Hey, thanks again. Here's Metro. What I'm going to be doing is I don't know how that stopped, you guys. Somebody, what happened there? I don't know. I'm going to figure that out right now. But how did that stop? What happened there? Why can't I see it? $25, pet meds. Man, I appreciate that. It's a lot. It's how you turn everything around. Hold on. It's great how you turn everything around and now helping people continue success in the future. Hey, thanks a lot, man. You know I love doing this. You know I love to. People sometimes get mad at me, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to expose the system for what it is. It's bullshit. There's too many people getting hurt in the system, and I'm trust me when I tell you, I'm gonna expose that, man. Thanks a lot, God. Why isn't this stopping? Please. I don't know how to work this. Sorry about this, guys. I'm having a little trouble today, and I'm gonna find out why. What's happening? Does anybody know here? Toggle timestamps, but you're supposed to be able to just move this thing. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, here. Hey there, keep up the good work. I know people are sending a few bucks, and believe me, it means a lot. Everybody doesn't understand that. I am trying to get people. Another one, David Rico, thanks for the $5. Appreciate it. Again, everybody, what we're doing is you guys are going to love it. I mean, I got a lot of videos coming. I'm doing a gaming series. Matter of fact, I'm going to New York tomorrow. I'm going to be, matter of fact, this is pretty cool. I'm being honored. They're doing a docu-series on ex-felons who now got out, changed their lives, and are helping people. And that's a partnership with the network A&E and Facebook. So you guys will get to be seeing that soon. And I'm going to New York. And while I'm in New York, I'm getting lucky. I'm going to get to see my son and my grandkids. And I'm telling you, I can't wait. Hey, man, thanks for the money, guys, coming in. Everett Clark, hey, Larry, how you doing? What was your brother in prison for? My brother was told on. My brother, sad case, my brother got told on by his wife. And he was my partner. I'm going to be interviewing him. He ended up doing 9 years in the joint. And he's out. And you guys are going to be hearing from my brother as well. He's a great guy. That's my brother. Here's another one, Parker Browning. Thanks for the money, bro. Hey, Larry, love your vids. What did you do in the Coast Guard? I'm currently a student at Marine Maritime Academy. Hey, wow, the Marine Maritime Academy is in the Bronx. It's right in Fort Schuyler. I used to live right near that. I was a bosun mate, and I ran a ship. I was in the Coast Guard for 7 years, 4 months, and 28 days. Can't tell I liked it, huh? Love the Coast Guard. Had a great day, a great time in it. Got hurt in the service. I was on the Jarvis at Hawaii and helped a lot of people and just loved it. Here's another guy. When will you sign your books be available for purchase? Books are available for purchase right now. They're going out quick. We're almost at 2,000, so we got 1,000 books left. Get it now. I'm selling them at $19.99, limited edition, great book. And it's numbered and signed, and that's the last time I'm doing this kind of deal. So check the books out. You can get it now. They're going to be going out next week, starting next week. It's going to take a whole week to mail 3,000 books. Trust me, guys, so be patient. But they are going out. We took the pre-orders. Once it's done, it's done. Do you have an opinion on the Trump prison reform? Donald Trump, whether you like him or hate him, has been great for criminal justice reform. I respect him a lot that way. And he's willing to, upset the apple cart is what I call it. People can like people, hate people. I don't get into that. I don't get into politics that much. I have my own opinions. Mine is against the prison system. If you're a politician and you are not going against private prisons in that industry, then I guess I'll never support you. So that's a great question. How big is your dog? Hey, guys, why don't you get that one? How big is your good question. Pretty big. Larry, how do we fix the prison complex when money is involved? What do you know about medical testing on prisoners? I don't know about that. I did hear about that medical testing on prison, but I can tell you this. The prison system's broke. The biggest and quickest way we can fix the prison system is by stopping private prisons. That's the biggest problem we have right now. Private prisons are the worst thing in the world. I'll debate anybody in the prison system. I went to Congress and I spoke about it. There are a bunch of congressmen, and check my Instagram out. I'm going to be getting those. I got to get my sons yelling at me about that. But yes, I'm going to do a bunch of stuff on that as well and do that, man. Hey, thanks for the $20, Jeremy. Hey, Larry, I ordered a book. Can I email you to get it? Because yes, you can. Email Larry at realitycheckprogram.com. Larry at realitycheckprogram.com. Put what you want in the book and put it your order number. It's a BC number. Do that, Jeremy, and I will sign it personally to you. Thanks for the money, bro. Appreciate it. Currently in the Greek army, watching you on my post, 4 a.m. Man, good for you, man. Respect all you guys. I really do. Thank you for your service for your country. I'm sure you do it. Another one. Is there any music came out while you were in prison? Yeah, I'm an old-time music guy, guys, but I got into country music when I was in prison, and I really enjoyed it. I like Shania Twain. Can't knock her shot, too. May Apple Luva, thanks, 139. Appreciate that. Hey, Larry, again. Yeah, I remember you now. Last time I chatted, you were 70,000. Can't believe how fast you've exploded. You've got a small city behind you now. Insane. You'll be a million. I hope I am at a million. I really do. I want to build this platform, everybody. I'm going to be giving you guys great content. Trust me when I say great content. After prison shows, cooking shows, reviewing movies, gaming, interviews. I'm going to be interviewing people in the book. In the book, I use his name as Fat Tony. It's Fat Tommy, and Fat Tommy said I can use his name, and I'm bringing Fat Tommy on. He's still to this day a close friend of mine. He's going to tell you some crazy stories about me when we do that. Marco, thanks for the money. No question, bro. Give me a question, but thanks from the heart. Was there ever a cellmate you had you couldn't stand? Yeah, I think I told that story in the book. A guy would be shaving, and in prison, you live out of your silver sink and your toilet. And he kept leaving his hair stuff in the sink. And I told him, yo, bro, clean that stuff up, man. You know, this stuff, we live here. We eat out of that sink. He didn't do it. I asked him again. Next time I took his head and I smashed his head right into the wall. In prison, you got to get violent. It's just the way it is. I'm not that way now. You know, I went to the doctor today, and I'm trying to lose weight. I'm 240. I'm 5'10", 240. Getting there. You know, I used to be real big, but kind of getting old, guys. Now I tell people, I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fighting you. I'm going to hit you with a bat. Where can I buy the book? Go right down. There's a link in this thing, and there's a link on the YouTube. Check it out. The only thing is postage. And listen, people was telling me it's like $30 for postage. And Canada's like $25. The handling, you'd be surprised what I'm paying for packaging. Man, this was a bigger project than I thought. I'm not bitching at all. Trust me. I'll make a few dollars. But I will tell you one thing. I wanted to give this book out and get it out there because people were getting screwed online. I saw my book going for $150, $180 in America, $400, $600 in England. So you can get the book now. I appreciate it. Hey, thanks for this money, super fans. I'm appreciating it. Federal Reserve committed treason. Thoughts about the gold standard? Man, we went away from the gold standard in the 70s. Met a guy on this YouTube who's in the financial and stock market, Jeff, and I hope he's watching, but I hope he teaches me that someday. This community is blowing up. We're all going to be at a million subscribers. Actually, I found out through the system we're one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube, period, which is pretty cool. And I think we're giving good content. Like I said, I'm an entertainer, but I'm going to tell the truth, and I still want people to make good choices. You know, I really do. I think that's important. Here at 2 a.m. in Leeds. Wow, England. I told you guys, England. Thanks for the money, man. Were there any stories in prison that were shared around about the infamous prisons elsewhere? Yes. You know, Germany has great prison system. Great prison system. They have a lot of rehabilitation. Some bad prisons down in Mexico and South America, pretty wild. But as far as prison system, the United States got the worst prison system in the free world. And I mean non-third world countries. It's the worst prison system. There's nothing this country should be proud of in its prison system. And I'm here to help fix it. And if I have to partner with whoever, I will partner with them. I hope Kim Kardashian calls me somehow and we can get out too big. Me, I'm a peanut. But we can get these people behind us. We got to make people held accountable. We got to get private prisons closed down. Because how can you put the profit on people? That's terrible, people. Profit is terrible. You can't tell me their bottom line is not, it's affecting them. And what are they doing? They're going to keep people in longer. They don't want them out. I'll debate that with anybody they want on any show they want. It's BS. Again, thanks again for the money, guys. Larry, I need advice. I have a very bad depression. Please contact me. Listen, most people do contact me, believe it or not. Everybody on this channel will tell you I'm a very engaged YouTuber. I do get up and I check out my YouTube and I start answering people. The more people we're getting, obviously it's harder, but I'm still answering people. Emails, I answer as well. And we're going to keep doing that. I got an executive assistant now, Teresa, and Teresa helps me out a lot. So you'll hear from her and some of the really important stuff. Trust me, I want to help you. I'm not one of those assholes just trying to come on here and build. I want to build this platform for a reason. We're going to make change in a lot of places out there. Trust me, we're going to do it. Okay, Alejandro, do people who get wrongly accused of a crime and stay in prison for, say, 50 years, do they get competent? You know, here's a funny story. Not funny. A friend of mine, Bill Dillon, in the United States, he went to prison at 21. He was gang raped at 21 years old by 5 guys. First day in prison. Know him well. He did 27 years in the prison system, and they only gave him $1 million. I think $1.3 million. I thought it was disgusting. They should have given that man as much money as he ever needed for life. He was wrongly convicted. They found out the cop was sleeping. The cop was sleeping with the witness. They had a faulty, what they call dog handler with bullshit evidence. Look his case up. Bill Dillon, William Dillon, Bill Dillon, 27 years in prison, got screwed over. I got to get these guys. Hey, man, CRS, Godfather, thanks for the $20. Hey, Larry, last time you mentioned that you like cigars. What are your favorite cigars? I'm partial to AJ Frank. Listen, great question. I just got a bundle in the mail. I'm not a big cigar, like expensive cigars. Flor de Oliva. I take the big Gigantes. Flor de Oliva's 8-inch cigars. One of these days, I'm going to smoke a cigar and do the video. Yeah, I love my cigars, and that's what I like. Thanks for the money, man, bro. I remember you did ask me that. Okay, here we go. Some more. Okay, now I'm starting to learn how to use it. Thanks for your time and telling your story. Very inspiring. Watch all your vids. I'll be down in Clear. Hey, listen, I just was in Clearwater. Clearwater Beach is ranked the #1 beach in the country. Great beach. I was just down there a week ago. I did a video from there. I think you guys saw that. Enjoy Florida, man. I'm across the state. I'm in actually the Melbourne area. And I think what I'm going to really start planning is a real trip around and maybe do some, I won't say convention, somewhere we get a hotel, we get a meeting room and everybody can come and we can have coffee, donuts, and chat, and I can tell some crazy life stories. I hope people want that. If they do and we get the reply, we're going to set some kind of function up. Much love from the UK, Larry. Was just wondering if there's any films you've been seeing that accurately depict the prison system. You know, back in the old days, Shawshank Redemption did about the corruption and about the way it is. It's very regimented. You know, a lot of them don't want to show the truth about the guards fucking with people and how the system doesn't care about you, how there's predators and prey. And I don't mean I was a predator. I didn't prey on people. But I was a mean dude you didn't want to fuck with in prison. And I'm not bragging. I don't need to brag. I've been fucking stabbed. I've been shot. I stabbed people. I'm no tough guy anymore. Right now, no way. This guy's not a tough guy. Someone actually just called my office number, and it came up. Benny, probably watching. Anyway, let me keep going here, guys. Sorry about that. Hey, thanks, Chick, for the $10. Man's missed my last one. Hi, Larry. Man's missed my last one. I didn't miss any. You got another question? If I missed that question, hey, my moderators, can you shoot me that on the phone right in front of me? Shit, he said maybe I missed it. If I did, I apologize. But thanks for the money, bro. Believe me, it helps. Hi, Larry, a fellow New York City member. I sent you an email a couple of days ago and I hope you'll see it. What are the some? If you sent me an email, I probably answered it already, or Teresa did. I don't know if it's about the book or what. I'm pretty good about answering my emails. I get a ton of them, but I'm pretty good about answering emails. I really am. And thanks for it, man. New York City. I'm going up there tomorrow. Going to my home. I'm getting to see my son. I'm getting to see my grandkids. Yeah, I know I got grandkids. I hope I don't look old, do I? I don't know. I'm sure I do look somewhat old. Okay, TS, thanks for the $5. Do you know about Richard Iceman? Of course, everybody knew about him. And how to fix private prisons without being assassinated. You know, you're right, man. People, you know, here's funny. I heard of Big Herc, and maybe I'm gonna contact him. How do you fix it? You're right. You know, it's funny. My mom. I live with my mom, and I help my mom because my mom's 87 years old, and I'm here to help her because she helped me through prison. And you know, my mom's worried. She goes, you know, you talk about the cops. You do stuff. I'm worried about you. Listen, Mom, I got to live my life, and I got to live it. God forbid something happens, man. I hope this community goes crazy. I don't know what we can do. We need to do it. We can't be scared to make changes, though. We just can't. And we need to hold people accountable. Man, what does it take? You know, it doesn't take any more effort to be good than is bad. Listen, I was bad. I'm the first to admit that. But it doesn't take any more effort to be bad than it does good. So I want people to know that, man. I really do. And I'll tell you what. I think I'm a pretty good guy now. Missed my last one. Here's another one. Who is this, man? I'm sorry, guys. I'll get here. Why is this? Okay. Hey, Larry, your content is amazing. I've been here since about 20 hours. Good from the beginning. Love the vids you put out there. Make my day. Also, what is your craziest tat? I told you my crazy. Okay, I have a bunch of tattoos all over my body. Let me just put this in your imagination. It's in a spot that's private. and you can use your imagination there. People who know me, it's not a big secret. It's a pretty wild tat, man. I'm telling you that. Other than that, I will take some pictures, and I will one day maybe take off and show my tats. I know it's crazy. I just said that on air in front of what 2,600 people. Hey, thanks, guys. I love the great turnout. Hey, Larry, just recently started watching your video, and I love them. Do you still talk to the guys in your crew? Jimmy's dead. My brother, yes, of course. I love my brother to death. A couple other guys are dead. So, yes, and actually do. Tommy, I still talk to Junior. I'm going to interview them, too. They're all doing good. When I stopped, I was the boss. When I stopped, everything stopped. Some of them went to jail, not on my end. Nobody went to jail on my end. I didn't rat. I don't believe in ratting. I'm not a rat. And listen, I used to hate them more than anything, but I'm over that anymore. Have you ever suitcased another human being? That's kind of funny, but okay. How's this one? Dwayne, keep up good fight. Thanks, Dwayne. I'm never gonna quit. If anybody knows something, everybody, what's cool? I'm learning memes. I'll never forget. I guess I don't. I have certain things in my mind that I'll never forget, and some of them are bad, and some of them are good. People who know me very closely will tell you. I'm sure Larry's a little fucked up, but I got a pretty good memory about some shit. But if you were pissed on, you wouldn't be fucking forgetting that too quickly. It took me a long time to say I wouldn't kick that guy or kill that guy, and now I'm over that. Hey, Ryan Duncan, thanks for the $10, bro. Larry, with the power of the internet behind you, you can do a lot. I'll be in the Congress and any private prison soon. Man, you go, man. I need to help people like you. Trust me. You said behind you, you can go do anything. I'll see you in Congress. Man, hey, I was asked. Somebody said to me one day, well, you should run for office. I'll probably beat the fuck out of somebody up there. But nah, listen, I'm trying to get better where I educate. I want the young people and all the people on this channel to know, listen, I'm here to help. That's another thing. People ask me, I do speaking engagements. Contact us for that. I do go to schools. Contact for that, and I'll try to work something in my schedule. And for a few bucks, whatever. I don't know what the charges is. We'll feed. Goes by that kind of stuff. Hey, Larry, love your vids, man. Do you think 17-year-old kids smoking pot could do detrimental? No, I don't. Trust me, I don't think a 17-year-old kid should smoke pot. I think your brain's got to fully develop. But I mean, is pot any different than? First of all, anybody who wants to sit here and compare it to me, alcohol to pot, is wrong. I smoke pot from my back. I have a medical license to do it, and I do it, and it helps. I'm not a big drug guy. I've done every drug in the book, but I don't believe it's going to burn. I do believe you're too young to smoke pot. I say that all the time, and here's why. Most people smoke pot when they're young to run away from their problems. If you got a problem, whatever it is, I want you to identify it and get help for the problem. And it could be a self-esteem issue, sexuality issue, whatever it is. Trust me, you're loved. Trust me, I don't give a fuck what you do in this world, you're loved. Don't let anything get you down. Don't you smoke pot to run away from your problems. Be you, whoever the fuck you are, because I'll respect you. And I think most people will. Hello from Lake George. So he used to come up, yeah. Hey, Ariel, love your story. Dang, yeah, Lake George. I got the funny stories of Lake George. We were going there from when I was a kid back in the 60s. And, man, I got some funny stories. That boat story, that's a great memory. You remember, hey, hang in there, Lake George. They're pretty cool. Can you speak on the mob more? No, I can. I can tell some stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to tell certain stuff that I might have a memory of. I'll never tell anything that can get anybody in trouble. I've been asked that before. If I talk a story, either the person gave me permission, the person's dead, or it means nothing. They can't think. Like my crimes, the statute of limitations is up. So I'm good like that. And so that's pretty cool. Larry, I found your channel and I've been inspired. I will definitely never forget your words. I'm glad you're inspired. Thank you very much. I hope you make good choices. I hope everybody makes good choices. Listen, everybody says to me, wow, I still have fun. I love to go golfing. I like to party. I mean, I love to go to the movies. I don't do anything illegal. Tell you that now. And it's not worth it. I got my grandkids. I lost my son and I lost my daughter. And that fucking rips my heart out. Every time I think about it, it rips my heart out. And I love them dearly to this day. I mean, I'll do anything for my kids. They know that. And now I got 2 grandkids that I'm itching to see, and I wish I can. And when I get settled more, I will see them more. So, but don't think I don't have fun, man. You gotta have fun. I go in that crazy RV. I got that cheap RV I love, and I mean, people don't get that. Hey, I love the vids, man. Watch your program when I was a kid. It could have helped me out a ton. Will you be making more maximum security? Yeah, we are going to make some. Hopefully, we catch a TV show. I'm actually going to New York, and I'll be talking to some producers that I've become friends with, that we did it through work. If something happens, it happens. If it don't, it doesn't. I'm not. I'm past that. Oh, it has to happen. Shit. If it happens, it'll be a great show. It'll be all what we want to do. And I guarantee the show, I'm 100% worker, as you all know, from answering to doing videos, and I'm not going to quit. And we'll do a great show. I'm pretty sure of that. If you make a cooking show, will you be creating food you make? Yes, that's what the cooking show is. I'm not a cook. You know, hey, it's Crumb. Thanks again for the $5. And I'm not a cook. I lived in prison, and I'm going to be making stuff exactly how we made it in prison with the exact same equipment. That means stingers and how I made pasta with a cut bowl. And I'm going to make a whole video that's coming pretty soon. And there's a bunch of videos coming. And I'm going to continue to 2 a week and add ones in there. This way I can keep giving you good content. I'm going to add every Thursday, Sunday, plus other videos. We're doing a lot now. We're throwing a gaming video in there. Everybody asks, I'm doing a payday video tomorrow. Well, Wednesday night, I'm going to be filming a payday video that's going to probably come out either Saturday or Sunday, depending on my editor, Darian, who's doing a great job. And my son's doing a great job, and Peter's doing a great job. You know, we're busy, but listen, they're all doing a great job, and I'm so happy. Okay. I'm trying to go through everything, guys. I appreciate all this. I really do. I was curious what you did think of Aaron Hernandez story. Did he ever meet? Hey, thanks, Zachary, for Zachary Zimmerman. Thanks for the $5. You know, I just talked to Zachary, to a friend, Jeff, about Aaron Hernandez and his concussion. I actually know Chris Nowitzki, who's the leading guy on the brain injuries and concussions from the NFL. He's a former player and a former wrestler. And listen, I think he had a lot of problems. I think growing up, doing everything else hurt. Man, wow, $50. Jack, thanks for the $50. Hey, Larry, I'm also a former convict from Maine. I'm looking out for drug dealing. My experience in the state prisons was vastly different. Guards weren't abusive. I've gotten on the straight and man, thanks for staying. Thanks for that. And I never said all places are bad. The federal system is worse. People think, oh, I'd like to be in the feds. That you know that's all bullshit. The feds and the maximum securities and that kind of stuff, real bad. But hey, Jack, stay on the straight, man. Let's face it. You've been behind the walls, and you know freedom. There's nothing better than freedom. And I'm glad to hear your state's pretty good. Maine, good state, nice people. I never been there, but I heard a lot of great things about Maine. And thanks for the money, bro. You know it always helps. You're getting out. Never listen. I'm a hard worker, man. I'm not no millionaire here, that's for sure. Hey, T-Man, thanks for the $15. Love what you're doing, and I hope your form goes well. It's not much hope this will help. I have friends I know went the wrong way and the child on the way. I hope man, hey, congratulations on having a child on the way. My son has 2 of them, like I said. I got a little granddaughter will be 2 years old this year. And my grandson is 4. He'll be 4. And listen, everything helps. But thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. And I'm glad you're not fucking up. I'm sure you made your choices and your bad choices, but you changed your life around. Good for you, man. Appreciate that. Archcraft Gaming. Hey, Larry, I run my own nonprofit. Is there any way I can contact you to work together? Equal Justice Initiative. Always send it to me. Check it out. Depending how it coordinates with what we're doing. And if you're into the gaming, if there's any gamers out there, and there's any big gamers out there, I want to do a collaboration with the gamer, like a big gamer. I don't know if there's any guys out there, they want to do a show with me, either checking them out doing their gaming on their channel, and we'll do a collaboration. Please contact me, man. I'd love to do that. I think we can have a good time. I think I can open your eyes to what the real deal is. I think I did that in the last gaming. I'm going to be doing the casino heist. And funny story, because we were going to plan a casino heist once. So that was back in the day. It was Trump's casino, actually, Taj Mahal. Hope this hasn't already been answered, but have you been wondering who you're voting for this year? I don't know. I really don't. To be honest, right now, I like Michael Bloomberg. I think he's a great guy. I think people complain he's a billionaire. So what? Is there something wrong with money? I think there's nothing wrong. I think what Bernie Sanders and Warren are saying, oh, he's a millionaire can't have a voice? That's bullshit. But I'm not going to get into politics right here. Put it this way. I am socially liberal. I don't care who you fuck. I don't care what sexuality you are. I don't care anything that. Gays in the military, yes, please come fight for our country. There's no prejudice in me at all, zero. But I'm fiscally conservative. I think people should work. I think they should work hard, and I think we should watch our money, how we spend it, because we all pay taxes and stuff like that. That's my own views, guys, and I hope that answered that. Masturbator, great name. Hope this hasn't already been out. Oh, that was your name. I just joked out your name. Peach Fuzz, Peter. You know, Peter, I'm gonna yell at you when I'm off this thing. Oh, you made me laugh. Oh, thank you for everything. Peter Maluso is working with me, and he's one of my best friends when we were kids. And my nickname, and this is going to go out there now, was Peach Fuzz, because I used to get these buzz cut haircuts. My dad used to buzz cut us. We were 5 kids in a little house, and we didn't have money, so it wasn't like we went to barbers. My dad used to give us a buzz cut, and they used to call me Peach Fuzz. Peter, I owe you for that one. Thank you for everything, man. This world sucks, and you bring light. Don't look at it like that, Steve H. Thanks for that. Don't look at it sucks. Try to either find something like this, what we're doing, hang in there with us. Don't consider it suck. Try to change things. Try to make it better. Try to, in your little way, try to do something. I always say to myself, I want to make somebody's life better today. And that could be stopping at a toll booth and saying some nice things to the dude because he might have a bad day. Helping a lady. Opening up a door at the grocery store. When I take my mom shopping, I'll sit in the front of the store and let her shop, and I'll talk to some old people, and I know I'm making their day, and I think that's what a lot of people should do, if they could. How do you mail you cigars and Frank Sinatra memorabilia? Can you please write a prison reform manual guidance that people hear? I should do that. How do we mail you cigars? Man, mail me cigars. I have a P.O. box. I'll give that out. P.O. Box 60361, Palm Bay, Florida 32906. I'll post that. Matter of fact, I should do that on the community page. P.O. Box 60361, Palm Bay, Florida 32906. Love your cigar. I like to try new cigar. And Frank Sinatra, come on. Who doesn't love Frank? Have you ever seen the movie Watchmen? No, I haven't. I heard of it. I found some of the prison scenes in there quite comparable to some of their stories. I need to watch that. I heard about that. Matter of fact, Darian, my editor, will yell at me because he wants me to watch a bunch of movies and start critiquing them and stuff. But it's about finding time right now, and that's my biggest issue. How much? Because I'm between jobs. Did you ever meet Big Herc from? No, I've never met him. I heard of him. He was in the feds in the 90s. The same. You know what? When I talked to him, we might have probably seen each other, and he might have heard of me. I was pretty well known in the system. I'm going to look at him and check him out. Maybe I did. And I'll know right away when we talk about what prisons we were in. Stuff like that. That's for sure. Hey, Jay, thank you. Thanks for the $10. I love the little stuff people send. That's pretty cool. Razorfish Gaming. Hey, I'm a gamer with over 350,000 subscribers. Let me know if you want to go. Listen, I love it. Peter, I hope you're watching. Check them out. I'd love to do something with you. Maybe we'll collaborate on a gaming. I want to get more to the gaming things because a lot of people want my view on crimes and the mob and everything that's true. Listen, I did the gaming fight. I did the GTA 5 jewelry heist. Didn't hate it, but I know I could have made that game a lot better. And even the way points go, I could have did that game a lot better. High Stick, thanks for the money, guys. Really appreciate it. Have you ever watched Reservoir Dogs? Yes, of course. Wow, great movie. One of these movies you never forget. You know, Reservoir Dogs, man. Great movie. I can get into that movie. I should get into that movie more. Great movie. Hey, watching from Scotland. Did you ever watch Our Godfather about Thomas Alva? No, but I heard of him, and but no. Again, I need to watch some more movies. I wish I could. It's just my time. But hello from Scotland. It's a place I want to go, man. You know what you are to me. You are the home of golf, obviously, where golf was founded. So you damn right I want to go to Scotland. How much hentia do you hentia? I love Junie cakes. Yet ye keep up the. I don't know what that is. Mess me. I am a fury. Help me on that, guys. Anybody? My guys know what that is? Okay. Here. Where's that? I just saw one. Well, I'm fury. Okay. Someone just put one in there for $13. Jay. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, keep up the good work. Appreciate that. How much? What is hentia? Do you watch? Am I missing something? You guys know? I'm looking down on my phone. Maybe they know. Some other questions over here. Hi, Larry. Thanks a lot. Not you like heavy metal? I've listened to heavy metal. When I was down on acid, I loved it. Oh, hentia. I just found out hentia is animated porn. You know, that's funny as shit. You guys know I don't know this crap. That is funny. I got to say it. It's funny. Hey, thanks for this. Hey, Kurmami Toski. Hey, Larry, did you have trouble sleeping? Having a nightmare? Yes. Yes. To this day, I do. I have PTSD. I still have trouble sleeping. Sometimes the littlest noise can freak me out, and I fly out of this bed as bad as I'm feeling. Yeah, so I'm not a great sleeper. Good question. So it has lasting effects. And if you know anybody in the joint, I'm sure it's the same way. It's hard to get normal in that. Hey, again, Noble Beck, thank you. Thank you. Thank you from Washington State. Keep up the great work. I remember you mentioned something about big campaign once you have enough subs. Yep. We want to expand. I want to do a campaign on criminal justice and prison, and we're going to figure out maybe a big rally somewhere. And Washington, Seattle, I'm going to be up there, and I'm going on a cruise. So I'm leaving out of Seattle. That's going to be, and that's in August. When you said Seattle, it clicked on my mind. Pretty cool. Thanks again, Kevin Wright. I make short films on YouTube. We just at Home Deco. We just made a heist movie. What about the box? Think you would love it. What's the most unique piece you stole? Wow. I sold a couple $100,000. I stole a couple $100,000 ring. But to me, the most unique stuff I noticed is weird. I used to steal clocks. And it was weird. Don't ask me why. It could be like I used to just something about clocks. Don't get me wrong. Some mental shit. I don't know. And I did it. Don't ask me why. I just fucking nuts. Do you have any fandoms or favorite video games, movie franchise? Star Wars. I'm a prop costume maker and would love to make something for you. Wow. You know, I mean, I like Star Wars. I always loved Star Wars. I mean, that was just one of my franchise. I was never really a Fast and Furious franchise guy. More of the outlandish. I like Star Trek, even though all those movies, and you know when they come back with the whales and all that shit. Of course, franchises. How can't you love The Godfather? Even Godfather 3. But I want to say something about the mob. Don't glamorize it because they don't fucking take care of you like they're fucking beautiful people. Listen, they're criminals. Jack Walsh, did you know what was going on in the outside world while you were in prison or when you got? You know, you do know, but you don't. I used to get the USA Today paper delivered, and it'd be late by 4 or 5 days, sometimes whatever it is. You don't get it that day. They got to screen stuff, but no, because you can read about it, but I didn't. I read about a phone. I had no idea what they were like. I read about cars, but it freaked me out when I saw them. So you do know, but you don't really know. You try to stay as much informed as you can, but you can only do so much. Dylan Contras, thanks for the $10. What are some sensations that you feel best exemplify what great about being free? What feeling do you, this is going to sound weird. I love taking a shower, and you don't have to take shower shoes. I know it's weird. I'm going to say this is sound weird as a man, but listen, have a little privacy in your own bedroom. If you want to freaking do jack off, I hate saying it. I guess we're all adults on this channel. And listen, freedom, getting up and getting a glass of milk. Can't beat it. There's nothing better. So I don't think for a second, that's exactly what people don't understand. All right, Casey Mankey, thanks, man. Well, thanks for the $10. Larry, finally caught one of these. Have you seen the Netflix show Mindhunter? Have you ever came across a big serial killer? Yes, not like Berkowitz, but I was in prison with a guy who killed 7 or 8 people, I think it was, and he was a serial killer. And you meet a lot of them when you do a lot of what they call transfer, and you go to Oklahoma City, or you go even in Atlanta, holdover. People from all over the world are getting transferred over the United States. So it doesn't matter who he is, they can be there. Hey man, thanks for $30. J-Dub, Larry, you're a stand-up guy. Thanks for all your great content, not being a snitch. I despise rats. World needs more G's like you, big dog. I'm happy. Thank you. And trust me, I'm like you too. Listen, I stood up, and you know what people say? I used to hate them, really hate them, but I got over that, and I don't like them. I'll be honest. I think your word should mean something. And people say, "Oh, I proved I did it. I was facing life, and I didn't do it." And I was off for 3 years, and I was off for 3 years with a 15-month-old baby at home, a 6-year-old son, and don't think it didn't rip my heart out, man. And I understand why people do it. It's just not me, bro. And thank you for that, J-Dub. I appreciate the $30. You know that. Thanks a lot. Blake Gilman. I'm a game developer, professional. I know it's a weird concept, but if you'd be interested in making a heist video game, hit me up. I think I could do something. I'd love it. Hey, Parker Brownring. Here's another one. Consider coming to maritime school, casting a main talk about the Coast Guard. Yes. Talk to some people, especially if it's maritime college. There's one in Throgs Neck in New York. I will definitely do that, work something out with you guys. So check that out. Matt, yes, I am. Thanks for the $5 too. Brad Matthews, incredibly cool to see how you turn things around when you pull papers to check for snitches. Was it possibly that had lied to the cop and not snitched at all? They have, yes, but you can figure that out as well, because you get certain things in prison called a 5K1. A 5K1 is when you snitch in your sentencing, and they won't give you a 5K1 unless you put someone in jail. So yes, I know exactly what you. Listen, I lied. I said my partner was John Rodriguez. There was no fucking John Rodriguez. I ended up getting actually more time for it. But yes, people try that, and I get it, and more power to them. But we will figure out if you're a real snitch. Good question, Brad. Thanks for the $10. And yes, so I mean, I can figure it out by paperwork. So that was a good question. I'm glad you gave that question. All right, $15. Thanks, Elijah. Appreciate it, Elrod. Hey, keep up the great work. My boyfriend absolutely loves and respects you. Could you please say Elijah? He would freak out. Hey, Elijah, man, I hope you're liking this. I hope you got the book. If you did, I'll sign it to you. Just make sure you email us. Make sure you do that. Again, anybody, just an update. If you want the book, Gangster Redemption, the limited edition signed copies, there's being numbered by me and it's hand signed by everyone. No stamp, none of this bullshit. Signed. If somebody wants it specifically signed some way, all you got to do is email us, give me the order number. I put it in there. When I get to that order, and again, starting Monday, books are starting to be processed. So all this shit is happening. It's a lot of work, so be patient, and I appreciate it, man. I really do, guys. And thanks for the money and great work, boyfriend Elijah. Well, he's got a good girlfriend because you're watching my channel. Good for you. $5. I'm putting a crew together. You in? What would happen if you tried to access hidden stolen diamond money after payment? I don't have that, man. Listen, my life's an open book, and trust me, if there's anything big that ever happens, you can believe it. They're going to find me and look where I was. I often think about that. I think you guys heard in my last video about how freaked out I was when the cops pulled up to me, and I was in the blue Skylark. I literally was thinking of running, and that ain't no fucking joke, man. Shit, man, I get the fucking goosebumps just thinking out of that shit. Hey, thanks for the 10, Coco for cash. I get you should raffle off prison pasta with Larry Lawton. You know what? Good idea, man. We'll have a day. Well, maybe we'll do something crazy like that. I am gonna do something with my. I have 10 copies of the original transcripts. I don't know what we're gonna do with them yet. My son's gonna yell at me and say, "Pop, no, I want it." Of course, he's getting one. But obviously, I'm thinking a whole thing. We all going to be starting something as well, you know, with a premium channel, so that people can ask a little bit more tighter. Don't worry, everybody. I'm not cutting anybody out. I'm just letting you know that every Thursday and Sunday videos are coming out. What we do after that and work on something like that is we're trying to expand this thing, and that people have been telling me to do that. I listen. I'm pretty good about that. Rowan Goff. Thanks for the 10, man. Hey, Larry, Google Kai, the hitchhiker trial. He was a popular meme years ago, but was drugged, exploited, and defended himself and was convicted of murder. You could help his appeal. Man, I love it. Send me in an email. I won't send that in an email. I love to look at cases like that. Soggy Potato, thanks for the $5, man. Hey, how are you doing, Larry? So I have a question. I always hear about people getting caught during robberies, but how many are actually successful? You know what? A lot of people get caught. Most people... I mean, obviously, they're pretty stupid. They just caught the 3 guys in New York, robbed that jewelry guy in 47th Street in the Diamond Exchange. Even the small robbers get caught. I was a rarity by the FBI standards. I was that good. And I had such a long run of big robberies successful. Again, I hate to brag about it, but, you know, there's a lot of planning, a lot of sure there's some luck involved as well. And I don't recommend it. Trust me, man. I respect the working man so much today. And I want you to think like that. I really do. It means a lot. Good question. Here's one. Zeus 211 499. Thanks, man. Hey, I'm from Frog's Neck, the Bronx. I love your videos and your story is incredible. What's your favorite car? Mine is the 99 Mitsubishi Eclipse. My favorite, you know, I'm not a big car guy. Whatever I'm driving is good by me. I always had Cadillacs. But I'm not, listen, you want to, listen, ever give me the lottery where I hit $100 million, I'll take a Bugatti, obviously. But, you know, I mean, there's such beautiful cars out there. And most cars are pretty cool. I mean, I got a Honda. I got a Honda Insight. It's a hybrid. I mean, good on gas. I'm not a big guy like, you know, I have to have this or that. I do need to get a bigger car because I need a lift on the back, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah. Hey, Sinker Cash, thanks for the $10. Hey, Larry, do you think you could review first scene of The Dark Knight? I'm going to be doing that. That's one of the movies on the list. And one of our whole videos is going to be reviewing movies like I did in the Vanity Fair. If anybody hasn't seen it, Vanity Fair did a movie where I did movie heist. So I am doing that Dark Knight. Jack Welshigera, from Jewel Thief to convicted. From Jewel Thief to convicted to motivator and changing people's lives is a really inspirational. Keep up it, man. Can't wait to see more content. By the way, you are one badass mofo. Hey, thanks, Jay. I don't know if I'm a badass mofo, but I ran into my share of trouble. And hey, listen, I always tell someone, there's always someone tougher than you. There's always someone fucking more money than you. There's always someone better looking. There's always someone with a bigger dick than you. None of that shit matters. Just be true to you. Listen, I don't go out fighting. I love people. I want to help people, but I'm going to defend myself, and I'll do what I got to fucking do to win. I'll hit you with a fucking bat. I'm scared of what I'm capable of. That's my only fear. I know what I'm capable of because I did bad things to people. I'm smash a motherfucker square in the face with a bat. Not a bat, a mop ringer, and hit people with bats. I'm not proud of that. But it scares me because I know what I'm capable of. That's why I will never put myself in that situation. And I hope you don't, people. Hey, Snips Play, thanks for the $10. Hey, Larry, this is my 3rd donation. Appreciate it, but it's all good. Love your videos. But I was hoping you could watch the Breaking Bad prison murders that happened in the show. It's based off corruption. I love Breaking Bad. You know, I'm going to do that. I think I love that movie. I should watch it again. And thanks, Snips. I'm going to do something like that. That's a good thing. Remember, Peter or Darian, make sure you write that down. View different scenes in movies or TV shows like that. It's a pretty good one. Constantine, thanks for the 10, man. Thought of buying your book today, but overseas shipping too high in the UK. But either way, keep it up. Listen, we couldn't help that. It's costing 25 or something bucks to ship a book to ship overseas. It's crazy. And I looked at all stuff. My son is on here, and he'll tell you we looked everywhere. So we're not making money on shipping, guys. And plus all the work we're doing, hiring of people, painting, packaging, printing. You guys know what I'm talking about. That's what the handling is. Okay, Scott. Hey, Larry, watching from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm a Kentucky colonel. You know what that is then, right? I was honored by you're an aide de camp to the governor of Kentucky. I'm a Kentucky colonel. That's pretty cool, Kentucky. I got to go there. I did it for what I do by helping people. They gave me that. J-Dub again. Hey, man, do you think the way you'd rob stores would still work in the present terms? Yes. You just got to do things differently, and I don't ever want to say how to do them. Yes, things can be done today. I often think I could get away with something, and I know I could, but I wouldn't do it. One, because eventually you get caught. I think always somebody gets caught. You never want to get like drugs. You don't want that high again, and I don't want it. That's for sure. I love my freedom, man. I love going to the shower and have no shower shoes. I love going up in the refrigerator. I love having my privacy in my bed. So no, absolutely. Hey, Ross Paco, thanks for the 15. Hey, Larry, recently found your videos, YouTube surfing at 3 a.m. Quick question. Do you think prisons should be more like less humane and more? But absolutely, man. You hit that on the head, man. When I tell you hit it on, that's what I'm here for. Prison reform. We should totally be like Germany. I want people to go to Germany or look at Germany. Go to 60 Minutes and look up 60 Minutes German prison. They do a whole entire thing on it. It's awesome, man. Hey, check my merch out. I really use my merch. It's not like I just put it up there. I use it. I know Darian does. He got a sweatshirt he used, he told me. Hey, Larry, I love your content. Is there any chance for more video game? Yes, that's coming. I'm doing a payday with my son in 2 days, and I'll be out in probably a little after that. Hey, Justin Richards, thanks for the money, man. Hey, Larry, watching for Pocono. Hey, I appreciate that. Really do. Tristan Hughes, appreciate it, man. Michigan. This is pretty cool. Finder Cass. Hey, Larry, I love your content. Is there any chance for more videos? Yes, I said that. Love watching you. Something horrible happened in my town today, and I'd love to talk. Email me. You got to email me that kind of stuff. I do look at that shit. Hey, Larry, have you ever thought about reviewing jewelry store, diamond store from Payday? Again, Payday. I'm doing it tomorrow or Wednesday. So stay tuned for that, guys. That should be pretty cool. Were the guards in prison mainly okay to deal with, or were the majority of them 50-50? Advanced Piggy, thanks for the $10. Prison sucks. And I don't know how these guards go home with themselves, especially the bad one. The good one, there was a guard that saved my life, so I don't hate prison guards. I hate bad people. I hate bad cops. People say, do you hate cops? Am I a lover of this or that? Listen, there's cops that are some of my best friends, but they're real people. They want to help people. They're not out to arrest people. They are out to help people. If a cop tells me they're out to help people, I'm for him. If he's one of these, these DUI asshole cops, they just wait for people to have one drink. Listen, if a guy's swerving, stop him. I get it. You're going to hurt somebody. Don't be an asshole. We got too many of them out there. Dale Ashley, $15. Appreciate it. Diamonds are worthless, but they are easier to move than precious stones. Which stones other than diamonds do you like? You're 100% right. Diamonds are easy. Do I think they're worth that money? Absolutely not, man. But like you said, precious stones, I like emeralds. I mean, who doesn't like a beautiful emerald? I just got to love it. Maverick Hunter Zoo, I love your videos. All right, you're a great man. How can I support your cause? Hey, you are. $5, help buy the book, buy some merchandise. On my page, realitycheckprogram.com. Please, everybody go there. There's a donation page. Or you can just, I think there's a donation. You'll find it if you can go to our shopping cart where you buy the book. You can go to the place on the left side. It just says donation. Hey, we appreciate anything you can do. So all this money is going back into this business. Trust me, I'm here to do this content for a long time. If you guys want this, I'm not quitting. Hey Larry, what went down in prison on the September 11th attack? Did you guys? Yeah, I talked about that in one of the last ones. It's even in a video. My friend Barry Mealy, never forget, he came in and said, "Hey Larry, a plane hit the trade center. A big deal, world the Twin Towers. That's a big deal. That happened often. I mean, not often, but it's happened. Little planes, Cessnas. Holy shit!" Then he come running. You gotta check this out. I walked out, and the second plane went into that tower, and it went in like it was butter. It was fucking devastating. And then the prison got wild because some people, Muslims and stuff, were cheering and shit, and then they got stabbed. So the whole prison system was locked down. Got wild, man. Got really wild. These say, thanks for the 10. What was the funniest thing that happened in prison? Probably acid. I know this is a violent one, but watching a kid we used to call Brooklyn, when we told him, man, he goes, he stole my fuck book. He had the porn magazines, and they were rented. And so I said, go kill the motherfucker. Little do we know, he walks out. It was so funny the way it happened. He was walking up the stairs with his knife, goes in the cell. They're fighting in the cell. They both come tumbling out of the cell. The knives go flying down. There's guard. It was funny as shit. No one got killed, so it was funny. But I also acid in prison. I mean, I did fucking crazy shit in acid. Some funny shit, man. Some really funny shit. I'll get into that. That's a great video. Good question. Chris Bennett, thanks for the 5. Hey, Larry, what kind of fast food did you miss the most in prison? Listen, you missed any food when you were in prison. When I got out, McDonald's #1 is the only thing I could order. It was a fucking, man, I still like McDonald's. You can tell, man. I'm a big guy, fat. I don't know if I'm fat, but I'm big. Need to lose weight. Great question. All fast food, but pizza's my favorite. Nothing that's big question. Can you make video? Hey, thanks, Natalie Kerbeck. Thanks for the money. Can you make a video game going into detail about your LSD? We just talked about that. What you saw, heard, what song. Somebody actually emailed me a whole email. We were back and forth on that, and I will do that. Some tripping in prison was pretty wild, but yes, I'm going to do that. Hey, Nick, thanks for the money, man. Hey, Larry, could you give my girlfriend a shout out? Huge fan. Her name is Brandy. Hello, Brandy. You could say she's a fine girl. Hey, is she? I'm sure she is. You're a fine girl, and Alfredo loves you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And thank you, man. I appreciate it. Shout out back, man. No problem. Hey, Brandy, you got a good man to go all this stuff to do this. So good for him. All right. Do you think military service instead of prison should be brought back? That happened to me. I was a troubled kid. I went into service at 17. Yes, absolutely. Especially nonviolent or offenses, even if they're violent, that you see in a kid as a young and he can change. I think that the whole system. Listen, I would love to be on a board and a group that really wants to change the system because I know I can help it. I'm not going to take the bullshit, and they're not going to lie to me like all these fuckers who've never been to prison, all these psychologists, all these government people. They never did a fucking day in the jail or prison, and they're going to tell us how to do this. They don't know shit. Sorry, I'm getting a little mad at that. Nick Anunzi, any plans doing speaking tours, selling your stories, telling your story? Yes. That's what I talked about earlier. Maybe we're going to set up maybe 1 or 2 events, find out where the best area is, whether it's New York or California or central of the country where we can get a lot of people to come. And maybe we'll do like a speaking thing where we charge X amount of dollars and we have I'm not going to sit there and just come in and go, you know me, as you can tell, I'm going to be out there for the whole thing and work my balls off for you guys. J-Dub, again, man. Hey, I'm pizza delivery guy moving up to shift lead soon, and I've been thinking about getting an RV, but don't. Yeah, that's a funny thing, man. I have an RV. I paid $4,000 for it. I love my RV, and it's 31 feet. You can find them cheap, man. You got to put a little work into them and stuff, and I've done it, and I love it, man. It's how I get away. That's why maybe I'll do a tour of one of those. Do it, man, J-Dub. Son of A, thanks for the money, man. Thanks for the $7. Hey, Larry, here's some dollars, son. I love listening to you talk. You're so invigorating in conversation. You're doing good. Can't wait for the book to write. You're going to love it. The book is pretty wild. Remember something, everybody out there, the book is hard in the beginning. And when I mean hard, it's a tough book. As I'm just letting you know. But it shows how people do change. All right, a couple more we got. Dale Lashley, thanks. If you had the right to vote, would you vote for criminal? Are you kidding me? The criminal. If a politician isn't for criminal justice reform, fuck them. ain't getting my vote or my support. And I hope we can build a really big community, and I could show and do something and show people what we can do. I'm really excited about that part. That's why, please pass the word about our channel. We love it. We really love your support, man. I love it. Hey, Flynn Ford, thanks for the $10, man. You often told of sitting in prison watching news with people. How do you feel knowing that many of the people you know in prison have likely seen and how you've turned it on? You know, I hear from them. I actually do communicate with some people in the joint, and they love what I'm doing. They are proud of me. I feel for them every day. I know exactly what they're going through. And if I can give them a little bit of hope or something, and maybe they get out, maybe something, trust me, you don't even know how much I care about them. And listen, some of them, and I'm not talking about people who have no redemption in them. Those are fucking psychopaths. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about people who made their mistake with drug dealers or whatever and got life sentences, got crazy shit. They don't deserve getting life. And it hurts me. I think it's wrong, and I wish we could change it. And another question. Thanks, Contras. Thanks for awesome answers to my last question. Here's my next one. Larry, have you ever gone mountain biking? No, I have a bike. I even have a off-road bike, you want to call it, like not a mountain bike, but it's not one of those nice bikes. I got a bike. I love to ride. I once crashed pretty hard, man, and I'm getting a little older. But yeah, I love to ride. That's the way I exercise. I think it's the best way for me. I got a bad back. Everybody knows that here. I have a bad. I'll show a picture of my back one day, and it's pretty bad. And I'll tell you what, man, that's the best exercise. All right, we're coming to an end. It's an hour. I think, should I do 5 more minutes? Does anybody want me to do 5 more minutes? Answer a few more questions. If we get some answers, if they want, we'll see. They do. Hey, Larry, I love your videos, man. Keep up the. Can you give a friend Anglo some words so he doesn't end up in a slam? Man, Angelo, whatever you're doing, man, think before you act. It's not worth it, fucker. Man, trust me, it's not worth it. Andrew, thanks for the money. Love your videos. Been watching nonstop. Kind of stupid question. Did you meet anyone in prison who you knew was in it? Yes, absolutely. And I knew it because I read the police work. Not the police work. I read the whole case, every bit of the case. And I believe 1,000% he was innocent. And matter of fact, we watched the guy get out. He was proven innocent. And I've watched the corruption in the criminal justice system. Prosecutors are overzealous. See, a prosecutor's job is not just to get a conviction. A defense attorney's job is to get an innocent verdict for his client, whether he knows he's guilty or not. That's his job. A prosecutor's job is not to win at all costs. A prosecutor's job is to seek justice or seek the truth or find out what really happened and then let the judge and stuff do. That's where they're wrong. They do so much stuff just to win, and that's what's wrong. Oh, man. Andrew, thanks. Who's this? $100, man. I appreciate that. Hub. Man, my company replaces glass in the prison. Every time our guys get back, they have a crazy story. Do you have any good stories about contracts come? Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, a little bit too long now, but yeah, I even seen a prison outside softball team come in and something happened, and that doesn't happen often, man. They're really it's like a big deal. But I've seen contractors. I watched the contractor get arrested for bringing shit in too, and I wouldn't advise that to anybody. It's introduction of contraband into a federal institution. It's a charge, man. It's a big charge. Cass, Julian, Hale, then Ben. What was the name of the guard that pissed on? I don't even want to say. I don't want him to die. I want him to die a slow death. Nah, I'm sorry I said that. I really mean that from my heart. I pray for him, and I'll tell you why. His life must be miserable. Miserable. Hey, Larry, how long did it take for your kids to become acquainted with you and try? My daughter visited me more than my son. My son couldn't. I mean, his mom was a little worried about him, and I don't blame her. There's no blame there at all. But I got my son. My son used to, I used to write him all the time, and I connected right away with my son. And my son, I'll never forget before, my son used to squeeze me from behind when there was a song. When there's a song that comes on, I'll never forget. And when it comes on, I don't know the name, but when it comes on, he used to squeeze me when I used to pick him up. And man, that's one of the big things. This is kind of a weird question, but did it feel weird suitcasing for the first time? Doc, yeah, of course, but trust me, you get used to that. It's not a big deal. It's not gay or anything. And it's something you do in prison. So no, I don't know about weird. I guess anything would be weird, but not really. I mean, listen, I don't know who you are. You got a girl stick a finger in your ass? I don't know. Hey, Larry, what was your most memorable tattoo that you received, and what does it mean to you? Great question. I have a tattoo on my leg of a young man who got killed, and he didn't finish the tattoo, and he's dead today. And it breaks my heart, and I won't fix that tattoo ever. If you ever see me in person, ask me about it, and I'll tell you the whole story. But I have tattoos all over my body. No gang tattoos, but they all mean something. But good question. Thanks. Find out Darnell Lee. Darnell, is that Darnell, the one I know from is it Virginia or North Carolina? If that's Darnell, it might be. I don't know. Thank you. If it is Darnell, email me. What was your most memorable tattoo? Okay. Here's another one. Larry, please make a shirt where it says "I'll never forget about that" with a graphic. We have one that says "I'll never forget," so check that one out. Make sure you check that one out. Make a T-shirt, yeah. Hey, I just said Darnell. All right, guys, I'm trying to get out. Did you anyone ever come into prison and admit being snitched because they felt like a piece of garbage, accepting that consequence? They never admit it. Obviously, they try to hide it. That's why they don't let paperwork on prisons. But the sad part is they get found out. And once it does, listen, I always tell people to this day, you better think before you do something. You're in the game. You're fucking around. You think it's not going to come out. Trust me, it's coming out. You're going to run into a guy like me, and that's not going to be good. And I'm not proud of a lot of the things, but listen, have a little honor in your word. Hey, Larry, just wanted to compliment you on how good of a storyteller you are. I swear I could sit on a couch and watch you forever for hours. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Bert. I appreciate the money, and I hope you like my first untold story. Let me let you know. It's just it's a little incident with me and a guy named Mark Randazzo, cruiserweight champ of the world, boxing cruiserweight champ of the world. To this day, he's a great friend of mine. I'm going to interview him. And I just introducing him to you guys. But then the second untold story I just taped yesterday or 2 days ago. And it got me irate because I read a prison article in the paper, and I reread the article and I go off. My girlfriend said, Larry, man, you got a little bit upset on that one, but it is who I am. And I think you'll like it. I think it's who I am. I don't hear the bullshit, guys. I'm just who I am. And I hope people just keep liking it. Ex-Hound. Thanks for the $5. My friend Ray got hit in the head with a bat by the police, and now he suffers. Doesn't surprise me. Don't think. Listen, just because a guy wears a badge and has a gun, and he's got the car with the fucking lights, doesn't make him a great guy. That's the problem with law. The biggest problem law enforcement has, and any cops out there, I hope they're watching. The biggest problem there is with cops out there, and I'm going to tell you what it is. They don't police their own. Cops are good by nature. I work, and I'm an honorary police officer with Lake St. Louis, Missouri. The police chief is a guy named Chris DiGiuseppe. The former police chief is one of my good friends and still is, and so is Chris, Mike Force. And I will tell you, these cops are the best I've ever seen in the country. They will never do something like that. They would fire the guy. They'd put him in jail. They're not playing around. They want to help their people. And that's the cops we need. We need cops. Let's not get twisted. We all need cops. I always say this. If your house is robbed, what do you call? 911 or 411? You call 911. So we do need cops, guys. A couple more, and I got to go. I'll give it till 10 after, a couple minutes. And then we go. And I feel for you, right? Hey, thanks for the $35. Czar, I don't have a question, but if you drink, here's a beer on me. Cheers. You damn right I drink. I have a beer then. I mean, I'm not a big alcoholic by any stretch of the man, but I drink. I have some scotch. I drink scotch. I drink whiskey. I drink beer. I drink wine. Like I say, I drink. I smoke a little weed. I smoke my weed for my back. I don't do drugs. I don't do hard drugs. Did every drug in the book. And thanks, Czar. Thanks for the $35 for the beer. You know it's going to be happening. I'll buy a case. Mike Volas, hey, I'm way behind on the stream, but I game a stream on Mixer and would love to collaborate. I got to touch base. Hey, listen, please contact me, Mike. If you're in the game, let me know. Maybe we can do a collaboration. Please contact me, Larry@realitycheckprogram.com or Peter@realitycheckprogram.com. He's trying to set that up for me. J-Dub, again, man, do you think it's a good choice to become a CO? You know what? Yeah. I think I don't think they pay good, but if it's your profession, we need them, but we need good ones. We don't need the fucking scum they got. Don't go in there because you want to be a tough guy, because that's not what we need. Blue Lives Matter. I plan on buying your book. They do. Absolutely. You heard me say it. But bad cops don't fucking matter. And let's get that straight. And black lives do matter. All lives matter. And I believe in all of that. So I'm not pro anything. I totally, like you said, I believe in cops, but I don't like bad cops. And here's the thing. You just wrote this, Lucas Bryan, what his name. You know who the bad cops is, and you guys need to police them. And you know it. And I think you know it. And that's all. I'll leave it at that. Just police your own. Hey, Orlando. Hi, from 3D Card. We talked the other night. Hey, shout out to you, man. You helped me out on here, and I'm still working on that site with the books. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to you, Orlando. Good job. Will your mom appear in any? Good question. Will your mom appear in any videos? I asked her just the other day. I'm going to make her do it. She won't know I'm doing it, you guys. I'm going to do it. I'm actually to interview my mom when she don't even know it. It'd be a fun video. You guys will laugh. She's such a saint. My mother never used the word fuck. Never in her life. Never in her life did she use the word fuck. She's 87 years old. Just that kind of a woman. She went to high school in Canada. She went in St. Laurent, Canada. She went to high school. She went where it was all convent nuns. And that's the way she grew up. Hey, man, $50. Wow. Jack B, thanks for the money. Hey, Larry, what's your opinion on Australia? I want to go there. I want to go there. I heard it's a great country. I really do. And I heard they got some great golf courses too. Obviously Adam Scott, and we got a bunch of good golfers down there, Jason Day and stuff. But Jack, yeah, I heard it's great. I don't know if you're from Australia, but I heard it's a great place. And yeah, I'd love to go to there, Australia. And Ruben, last one. When you get caught, Larry, does the government take care? Yes, they took all my money and everything. What was it under the way? No, they took everything, man. You can't hide that money. Trust me when I tell you that you cannot hide that money. Guys, I'm locking it up. Hey, Larry, did you ever do DMT in prison? Not in prison. I might have in prison. We did a lot of drugs. I don't know what was DMT. I know what DMT is. I tripped fucking so much and shit in my life. I did a lot. All right, guys, I got to lock it up. Really appreciate it. Check out the book. Get it now. I'm telling you, they're going to be gone in maybe a couple weeks, tops. Gangster Redemption, the book. It's a limited edition. It's $20, and it's going to be going out. I'm going to be starting to sign them Friday, Saturday. All going to start going out next week and the week after. I put on the 24th. I'm getting them out early. And I just wanted to put that up there. Thank you, everybody. I really, really smoking appreciate it. Again, hey, Larry, did you do it? That was the last question. And the last question, have you considered doing a TED Talk? Yes, and I'm looking into that for the TED Talk. Thanks for the $5. And one more, man. That's it. Last one. Larry, if a man and a woman get married and they both go to prison, is there any way? No, you're fucked. Doesn't matter. Better off marrying a man. Maybe you get in the same prison. I doubt that. But just what it is. Thanks again, everybody. Really appreciate it. Check it out. We will post this so you can tell your friends, hey, you were on here, whatever I shouted out. We're going to post this video. A video comes out. What is today? Today's Monday, Thursday. Thursday is the last chapter of my book. Last chapter. It's actually 16, 17, and 18, 19, 16, 17, 18, 19, whatever. Ending of the book is Thursday. Following that is uploading the new chapters. Following that is untold stories, cooking show, movie reviews, gaming. Some of that's coming out in between. So just keep the comments coming. Much love and respect for everybody out there. I love my YouTube family. I really do. Thanks again, everybody. Really appreciate all this. Have a great night. Stay strong, and please make good choices. Don't go the route I did. Make good choices. Have a great day, everybody. I think we're